Okay, right, what have we got in? So we've got this Mercedes with the radio flickering backwards and forwards. As you can see, it just keeps cycling. So we're just looking into that one. Cash car with a battery going flat. He did say it was okay with a new battery on it for a couple of weeks, but something's flattened it because it is quite low, but it's got no discharge, no nothing. So we're trying a few different things on that, see if we can replicate the fault. And we've had a Peugeot partner in with the fans going flat out as soon as you start it up or as soon as you drive it. He's been somewhere else, had a DPF all cleaned out, etc. But the pressures are sky high still. So again, you've got to go through the story of when was this cleaned out. Was that 6 months ago and it's never done a regen since or something? Was it 2 weeks ago and it's never been right? It doesn't look right. So yeah, need to contact the garage and the customer, find out what's going on with that one. But he just brings it in and goes, yeah, I just need it fixed. So what's wrong with it? So I don't know, I just want you to fix it. Look, the fans are on. Somebody's done something to the DPF, but yeah, something's not right, so just fix the car. That's not what we can do. Tell me what, you know, the fault is. Is it into limp mode? Is it, you know? Oh, I don't really know. But Jesus, you know. But what can we do? So, right, let's go into this Mercedes, see what we find. I am not happy. Look. It ain't funny. So, thought I'd finish up my water pump and thought I'd put a radiator in it. I got soaked. So, yeah. Why I didn't just pay somebody to do this, the amount of garages I deal with, I could have done a couple of hours work for them and they'd have done this for nothing. But, you know, try and save a few quid. Bites you in the ass. So we've managed to code in this body control module, and yeah, it all seems good. Battery drain's gone. We're going to leave it shut down overnight, make sure everything's good on it. But yeah, that will please the customer because apparently the ones what they quoted us sort of 300 quid for are not available. So that will cheer him up. This Peugeot, which is meant to have the DPF cleaned, is only done 30,000 miles, and the chance of it being cleaned and block up again within a few miles, I'm pretty sure we've got something else going on. So we're just testing some pressures on that. Yeah, so let's go home, clean myself up, come back in the morning for a fresh start. It's not funny. He thinks it's funny, and it ain't. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so we've had the Navara back in. Which we done a battery drain on a couple of weeks ago, and we suspected body control module. It is something in there is staying live, and that was the one. Again, it's like 40 odd quid, whatever it was for a module. It was worth trying one before we spent hours and hours and hours testing it through. Put one in there this morning, still exactly the same. So now it does need more sort of hours spending on it. But this Skoda, exactly the same situation. This one has worked, you know, so which way was right, you know, so we would have spent, you know, probably 4 hours on each, you know, so it's a lot of money for the customers, and it's really only costed, well, this one's been perfect because he's paid for the module and it's fixed the car. That one, you know, 40 quid, I think was worth doing. So, yeah, have to get that one back in. Now we definitely know it's not the module. We can carry on and go through it with knowing that we'll definitely be able to fix it. It's not wasted time. Had a little trailer in, done some rear lights on for a customer. Don't normally do this type of work, but yeah, he's a good customer, so we're going to get that done. And we've got Fiat 500, keeps triggering coolant temperature, although it's all okay. Can't seem to catch it in live data, so unfortunately we're just going to stick one in it and run through that. And then we're going to be looking at this DPF fault and see how we go. I might need to order. I don't do DPF work, but yeah, they do a meter, manometer, I think it's called. I think I might need to invest in one of them. So I'm going to have a quick look, see how much they are, and yeah, get one of them sent down. We can test it directly onto the DPF and go from there. I know the sensor's got, obviously monitors the DPF, but if that sensor's reading wrong, it's going to give us wrong readings anyway. So you can confirm it, readings you've got on your sensor through live data, and readings you've actually got on a pressure sensor or pressure meter. So yeah, let's have a look into them, see how much they are. Well, got the trailer done today. Sent a couple of cars out, they're all done. Cooling temperature on the Fiat 500, and now I'm back on the messy mobile. So let's show you what we've got going on that. I'm sure if you're a garage owner, you won't really care because you've seen all this before. But we've done the cam belt on it. We're just putting a water radiator in it. It's a little bit rusty, but I want it to be pretty crisp when we go out. And yeah, we're going to do a service on it. But now we've got it jacked up, done the cam belt, going to put a new auxiliary belt on it, get the radiator back in, which soaked me last night. And then I'm going to come back in tomorrow and crack on with it, I think. So I will be here on Friday. And I will show you all the 3D printed parts we've got done. They're looking cool. And yeah, so let's get this buttoned up and I will see you tomorrow. Well, no, I'll see you in a second. And we're back like magic. So it's only been a couple of seconds for you, but I'm back in today. We're going to get this finished off. We're going to keep the doors down. I'm going to get some music on, finish up that, and then we'll, yeah, I'll show you around a nice tidy workshop when we're done. So while I'm in a sharing mood, I've just put this out on my TikTok, but I thought I'd share the love today. So how many of you garage owners showed customers around their cars, bring them into the workshop, show them something under their bonnet, and while you're pointing it out, they're doing this? Oh, I've got some leaves under there. Oh, I want to get them out, don't I? That's all right. Now that, if you're a customer, stop doing it. We have to clean that up. And if you're a garage owner, you've probably never noticed it. But hopefully, it winds you up as well. So, thanks to Darren Cotton, who pointed that out to me. But, what can you do? We'll just throw that there. That'll be all right. You can clean it up. Well, the motorhome's all done, back together. Ooh, dirty. So, let's get this out, get the workshop cleaned up. So, all this antifreeze on the floor. I drained it all out, pulled the water pump off, bit gushed out from there, pulled the bottom pipe off, bit gushed out from there, and I'm working on the floor. So it's definitely not good. But I spent a DTE, Nathan, who we had down with a T5, we've done a dash cluster repair on. He's got a shop vac, literally just for coolant. He drains it all out. When he's pulling the water pump off, pulls it back a tad, holds the shop vac on it, and it sucks all of it out. None of it on the floor. If you do get a couple of dribbles, it's all done. You can do this the same with the bottom hose, you know. So yeah, he works sometimes under there like that. So yeah, if you can, get yourself a shop vac, do that, and you won't have a mess like I've got. But this will be the last time I'm doing it, so don't you worry about that. I won't be buying one. But nice little tip for him. So yeah, let's get this out, get the workshop tidy. Okay, end of the week. It is a Friday, as you know. I've got the motorhome all done and buttoned up. I'm taking that home. That's ready for the first RMS on tour trip next week. Changes this week. Changed the water pump, cam belt, drive belt, radiator, antifreeze. I've had enough. I shouldn't have been doing that to take my eye off the other bits. But I'll show you what we have had done. The 3D printed bits, they've turned up. They're very nice. So, first of all, for our scope, they can be made to any sort of size for the bigger scopes. That's quite an old one, but that's perfect. It's got a hook on the back, just fold up. So obviously we can be hooking it up under bonnets and stuff, you know, as when we need to use it. And then just go straight back on your toolbox. It stays where you want it. Tape holders, I'd say the amount of times I'm always looking around to put them down, needed somewhere for them, so they're quite good. And lead holders, so multimeter leads, I'll put my oscilloscope leads on there, but that one I think I'm going to have made wider and stuck up onto the boom. I have a new boom made, but you know, that will be just cable tied onto it so we can hold all the leads in it. But the actual multimeter lead one, yeah, I think we're going to have another, make that slightly bigger. So yeah, the 3D printer is doing them. I think he's doing slightly bigger ones, so 2 of each of them, a couple of them, and a holder, 45 quid. If you think it's anything you might like, let me know. I'll put you in touch with him. I'll make nothing out of it. I want nothing for free, as I said on my channel. So yeah, we'll let's see what he comes up with, see what you think about them. And obviously, if you think we can change any of that, make something different or make something you actually want, I'm sure we'll be interested in doing it. So yeah, that's that. So I'm signing out for the week. I'm going home because it's Friday and I'm dirty again. So I will catch you next week. Cheers guys, see you then.